Cause your church to rise up. We're not leading right now, Lord. We're not a big voice right now. Nobody's quoting us except for an apology. Lord, I pray that you will raise.
Wait. I thought when you pray, you should be closing your eyes. At least that's the shit that we talk. But he is trying. You know what he's doing? He's streaming this shit. But he's streaming this shit. So what he's doing is he's holding his phone up to try to look at the shit and making sure that people are watching him. That's what he's doing. That's why he looks like.
I want to say thank you to all of my Patreon supporters and Twitch subscribers. If you want to help out the channel, support me on Patreon at Crimson60620 and on Twitch at Crimson620. Thank you for your support and please enjoy the video.
So, yeah, let's get to this quick video. And I want to actually say this. So, between Thunder and Joe, I have something that you can sink your teeth in. I have some red meat for you guys because we are going to be talking about Wallnau fucking praying to Jesus. Well, about certain political leaders. Let's go. All right, so if you don't know if you don't know what Right Wing Watch is about, Right Wing Watch is a blog where they talk about just right wing, politicians, right wing fucking religious leaders and all that other good shit. This is, you can actually go and find an article in the, let me see if I can actually find an article underneath the, here. Copy link address. When y'all, yeah, just when you want to actually read the actual article, there's an article. But let's actually watch the video and we'll see how this works out.
And I pray for a moment when you will raise up, Lord. Your wisdom is greater than ours, but I believe you've given us this understanding that there's a moment to put a backlash against the elites. And
how much you want to bet he hasn't read a quarter of those books? But let's go.
Cause your church to rise up. We're not leading right now, Lord. We're not a big voice right now. Nobody's quoting us except for an apology. Lord, I pray that you will raise.
Wait. I thought when you pray, you should be closing your eyes. At least that's the shit that we talk. But he is trying. You know what he's doing? He's streaming this shit. He is literally streaming this shit so he can actually, House votes 424 to 8 to punish Putin by ending the normal trade relations with Russia and Belarus. Guess who's among the 8? Yeah, exactly. But he's streaming this shit. So what he's doing is he's holding his phone up to try to look at the shit and making sure that people are watching him. That's what he's doing. That's why he looks like this, because he's like literally trying to follow the chat. Instead of praying to his God, where it is literally something where his God said, pray in secret, pray in quiet. You don't need to show people that you're praying. You don't need to actually just you don't need to prove anything when you're praying. Prayer is a conversation between you and God. This motherfucker is putting it on the internet to show how fucking prayed up he is. But let's go.
Raise up spirit-inspired leaders of the populist movement, that even in America, the Christian populists would begin to rise up to restore the nation. Christian nationalists that love America and that are sane and rational and want to see a...
He is praying for Christian nationalists. Like, he is praying for Christian nationalists. Do you guys hear me? He is praying for Christian nationalists. And it's just like, how? What? Where? Why? And how much? This shit is fucking ridiculous. Let's go.
America not destroyed by the globalists. I pray that you raise up a
Oh, so he just means Jewish people. He just means Jewish people. The globalists, like, that's code for Jewish people. But let's go.
church that is so powerful and so disruptive to the agendas of these elites that Psalm 2 has to happen. Why do the heathen rage and the rulers imagine a vain thing?
I mean, like at this point, you have to understand. You have to understand. The president is a Christian, even though fuckers like this will probably not call him Christian because he's Catholic. What is it? Mostly every member of the fucking House of Representatives. So that's 430 if nobody's been like, we're going to say 430 because that's the number of representatives that we have. And only two senators who are not Christian. One of them is a Jewish person. And one of them is an atheist. And fuck Kristen Sinema being an atheist. Fuck that, because she's a bit big meaty head. Thank you.
For they say amongst themselves, let us break their bands from us. Let us break their cords and cast them away. For we are restrained by this movement. Let a movement rise that restrains these elites, Lord, and let the gospel go forth furiously and with power. Let us have Lord, at least a cessation of wars and a moment of peace, and let the Sith, the great...
Wait, he is literally praying for wars. He is literally praying for wars. Oh my God, I can't let that face go. I can't let that face go. He is praying for wars. But let's go.
Gospel blade go through the nations and bring in a great harvest. Would you do that, Father? Would you give us the harvest of nations? Would you cause the church to rise up in Australia like Samson and flex its muscles and break free from the tyranny of its own authority, suppressing them from having church and forcing them to have masks? And
Wait. Fuck. Did he just say let Australia break free like Samson? I mean, like, I don't think you want to actually, like, what? Samson was kind of a hoe and an asshole. But all right, let's go.
causing this stupid social distancing, break their bans, Lord. I pray that you would do it in the United States. We would have such a cleansing of the House in November. But oh God, give us leaders like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz, and give us great leaders like Hawthorne. Give us great leaders that'll rise up and be.
Wait, Hawthorne, who's been suspected of having to fall for a Russian honeypot. Okay. Matt Green, who is suspected of, transporting minors across state lines for sexual purposes. He was paying for sex, but we don't shame the sex workers. We shame the creepy, disgusting Johns who want to abuse them. But let's go.
Mouthpieces bold, on fire, clear, articulate.
Oh, and the smiling titan, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Let's go.
And on fire with their subject. And let freedom ring. Let freedom ring, Lord.
I just can't, man. These are the motherfuckers who say they are so moral, but they promote like stooges and pedophiles and people who are just hateful. They're the moral ones, right? They're the moral ones. I don't know what else to say. These are the moral ones. These are the moral ones. Yeah, sure. What do you guys think? Let's engage in some YouTube shit. What do you guys think? Why don't you put down in the comments of who else terrible ass Republicans that this motherfucker should pray for? If you like and subscribe, no, okay, I'm being an asshole. Oh my God, like this just terrible, man. Like how? Oh God, I just can't, man. Shit. I just can't. All right. Yeah, his God is Rubio. I'm sorry, not Rubio. Rubio was actually a cool motherfucking character. Fuck. Marco Rubio. Fuck. All right.